Hey, y'all. Welcome to Marriage Minutes at its Pace. And this week, we're going to talk about resistance training. Yeah. And so,
That wasn't a good one.
yeah, there you go. Look at that. Resistance training. What does this have to do with marriage? Well, as we have been embarking upon a lifestyle change and trying to do some things different, with just being active again and working out, it's funny because I work from home now. And so my level of activity has come to a snail's pace. And with the snail's pace comes added poundage. And so as I, decided, okay, enough's enough. And I'm trying to figure out what. And then I realized that my level of activity in my previous job somewhat kept me in shape.
I'm sorry. It's early in the morning.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
But I have to do something different. So we embarked upon resistance training. And so there's a benefit to your body in terms of resistance training. And Rhonda, could you please share what that is?
I wasn't ready. Okay. So one thing I've learned, I guess I'll say that in this 4 months that I have embarked on this resistance training is that I will never, and I mean never, stop resistance training. I think that we get into the habit of thinking that as we get older in life that, oh, I don't have to lift weights. No, you have to lift weights. I think there's some statistics out there that say that after your age of 50, you lose 4% of your muscle mass every year. And that when you get weaker, guess what happens? Your balance decreases, your strength decreases, and guess what? Your fall risk increases. And the majority of people, unfortunately, fall and subsequently die as a result of that fall, not because of the fall, but because of everything that happens after that. And so one of the ways that you can prevent that in yourself is to lift weights. And so I have learned that I have played with lifting weights in my life, but I have never lifted them this way and to this intensity. And it is amazing to me how in 4 months things could metamorphosize because of the resistance training. And resistance training does not require you to just lift up a little weight. No, in order for your muscles to grow, in order for you to get stronger, you need to lift heavy weight consistently every day. Because guess what? You will lose it if you do not use it. Was that enough? Yeah. I don't know. Resistance training should be, to me, 5 times a week. That's probably a lot. Every muscle group, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And if you get to that and that gets easy, it's time to go up in weight. That's all I can tell you. But I don't know. Is that what you want me to say?
That's what you said.
I know, but you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And you got to think about it. Your muscles are there. God is unique in the way he designed us, but our muscles are there to combat the one thing that we're all trying to get rid of. And that's the extra poundage. Well, guess what eats the extra poundage? Muscles. And so it's the protein, it's eating better, it's giving yourself the proper nutrition. I used to be like, I work out and then think I could just go drink, some protein, 25 grams of protein and think that was enough to sustain muscles. And muscles don't grow with 25 grams of protein. It's said that you should probably, for every pound that you are, you should drink 0.7 to 1 grams of protein. And that can come in various different forms. And so building up your muscles sustain you for when you get up in age, and it helps minimize some of the adverse conditions that your body may transition to, as Rhonda stated. But within your marriage, you have to build your muscles up. You have to have proper nutrition. And you just can't go, like, we've been married 25 years. We just can't go on
bragging?
Yeah. Okay. We just can't go on what worked in year 1 and year 2 because that's not going to sustain us. We didn't get to 25 without lifting and without doing some heavy lifting and without going through some things, without some resistance training. And we went through that for us and for those around us who can learn from it. And so for your life personally, resistance training is important. I don't know what that looks like for you, but you just have to know that as we advance, I'm not going to fall. I'm not going to die because I fell somewhere and I don't have my balance. Now, I have to make a decision. And as I watch my parents progress and then transition, I know that their lack of movement contributed more so to their transition than, just willing to just sit and accept how life is. I'm not going out like that. And so I'm resistance training. I'm doing tricep dips all the way to the grave. And so
triceps dips to the grave. Triceps dip to the grave.
But what we're saying is just, hey, to be better, we got to do better.
And resistance training hurts. You are tearing your muscles. You are ripping your muscles, little bitty micro shreds. But guess what? When you rip those little fibers of your muscles, it gives them room to grow, and you give them water and you give them protein and they grow just a little bit. And then you rest. And then guess what? You go back and you rip them in little micro shreds again, and you feed them water and you feed them protein and you give them rest. And guess what? They grow again. And so I'm saying that in regard to your marriage, you are going to have seasons where it is not going to feel good. Resistance training does not feel good, but oh my gosh, the benefits and the results. And I'll say this, and
you could put a bikini on your marriage, right? Shut your mouth.
$400. I'll say this, right? I'll say this.
Some Lululemons on your bike?
Lululemon. Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'll say this.
Okay, keep going. Then
I'll say that's what you was gonna say.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Shoot,
being silly. Resistance training is important.
I guess I wasn't supposed to say it. It was good too.
Oh well.
Save for next time.
Save for next time. Hey, we love you guys. We want you to be stronger. We want you to, as you age in your marriage and in your life, be all that you can be the best you. And here it is.
Are you gonna give it to me?
Yeah.
I remember. This is what I'm going to say to you. The difference in weight in terms of fat and in terms of muscle. All right. When you shred fat and gain muscle, you might end up being the same weight because muscle is heavier than fat. But guess what you can do with heavy weight that you can't do with fat? Fight.
And make it hurt.
Okay, I'm done.
Hey, y'all. We love y'all. Be well, be blessed.